Icy, I'm so sick of you.
Took some partials there. Yo. GG's guys, that was the trade. What's up guys? Let's go ahead and break down these two trades taken today. First, let's talk about the bias of today. Right, so basically when we first started off today and just going on a 4-hour time frame, I want you guys to just look at this big bearish move towards the downside right here. Look at this huge bearish move towards the downside. This was ultimately my main condition of the day. We had this large 4-hour SIBI right here, which basically is what I was looking for. And what my idea was, depending on how the market opened and whether or not we was going to respect this 4-hour bearish imbalance, right? SIBI imbalance, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to see if we are going to respect that. So, and then also another thing we had was like, we had London highs and London lows sitting here. So I was also looking at that. At first, guys, honestly, I thought this market would short off just because we came off of all-time highs yesterday and we shorted off. So I thought that we were going to respect that selling imbalance, and just by the price action here as well, it just looks kind of weak. Okay, so my first idea was we raid London highs, we take shorts down to London lows and previous day lows, right? That was my first kind of just basic bias of the day. Now, when the market actually opened and I seen that we were going higher, I waited for that 10 a.m. close, right, to see if we were going to disrespect this bearish move down here, and we ended up doing that. You can see the 4-hour ended up closing disrespecting this 4-hour bearish imbalance. Okay, that's SIBI, right? Once I seen that happen, automatically I flipped my bias back to longs, and I was looking for longs from then on. There was a long opportunity early in the day. It was SMT between ES. So it's like we have 815 right here. And we can see on ES here, we have 815. You guys can see on ES, we swept that 815 low, and on NQ, we did not sweep that 815 low. So there was an SMT there. And I think the entry based off that SMT would have been around right here, because that's where that SMT kind of got engineered, where we swept. So we swept this around like 944, I'm sorry. And then here is that 944. So I guess the only entry there would have been right here. Boom. That long entry right here. After that inversion, stop loss at the low, and then that would have been a nice long entry. Boom. But I ended up missing that, right? I didn't see that in the moment, and we ended up just waiting for more continuation moves. So I was looking for continuation moves, and basically I was just waiting for the market to come back into any of the 5 minutes or 15-minute imbalances that we were creating to the upside, which is 15-minute BISIs and 5-minute BISIs. Now, here's the first area here, and this was a nice trade. It wasn't a bad trade, but we were in kind of like premium, so the market wanted to retrace a little bit more, and I was understanding of that. So market ended up trading lower back into that 5-minute here. We got our 2-minute inversion. We tried to take it higher from there. Market ended up wanting to retrace a little bit more. We came down into the 15-minute, so we took a loss on that first trade trying to take us higher. Market traded down into the 15-minute down here. And also, the reason why this made this a better setup as well is because we had SMT, right? We had another SMT at these lows. So you can see we have 1020 right here to 1052. And then you look at ES, and you can see we have 1020 to 1052. So we can see we have a bullish divergence there as well. So that kind of supported the fact that this area was good area to long, and it was just extra confluence. We took the entry off of this 2-minute inversion as well. Once we got this 2-minute inversion right here. Boom, executed, stop loss at the low, and then that was a trade for 1 to 2. And that's it. The basically breakdown here. We could have held this for all-time highs, but it's lunch hour now, and I'm good. So got our full 1 to 2. We got our take profit, and that was a simple breakdown of today's trades. A simple day, easy day. Despite the government being shut down, the markets is still kind of moving and kind of progressing. So that's what we love to see. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next update. If we do trade tomorrow, peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these breakdowns. I'm gonna continue doing them. It's just simple breakdowns, just kind of explaining to you guys how I'm looking at the markets and what I'm taking, and basically give you guys more information. All right. Most likely this market is going to go to all-time highs by the end of the day. That's cool. I already have a plan. So GG's, guys. Hopefully you guys took these longs. Let me know what you guys caught today, what you guys took today, if you had a different trade, different opportunity, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.